you go. She's finding the
Oh,
brick house.
I have to say this because I've dealt with one in the house.
I told you she was going to take the brick one.
Grandma
Oh,
Sharon.
what?
Yeah, I know,
What,
you got a big
You have
pig.
that as the cake? Wow. There was one person that had that
Great.
for their baby shower. It looked exactly like an actual baby, and I was like, that's just wrong.
Oh my. No way. This part looks way more wrong because you see the pig's mouth near it. Yeah.
Sally, okay?
What's she sharing?
Well, at least it's gonna be outside, I guess.
Well, no, I was gonna say, well, it's eating ass.
It is a cute pig.
I wouldn't do that, but
So somebody else should
oh
too.
no, it's in the
The
house.
big bad wolf never bothered those pigs anymore.
No, if you saw what the part the
end.
pig was eating.
Night, Sally. I'm so
Oh, now
glad
she's
you
gonna
came
let
with
the other
us.
animals.
That's the end of
I'm
this
actually
video.
sorry
Hope
for
you
that.
guys enjoyed
I'm
it.
sorry, but you need to be very sure you're gonna handle such an animal like that. Cause they're a farm animal.
A big ass pig.
My mom learned the hard
I'm
way,
19,
especially after
right?
I got cut by one. Well,
Oh.
she swiped, and again, I had to get a tetanus shot the next day, although I did clean it really good, so that also helped. So, she was sweet when she was a baby, but the thing is, they get big, they're stubborn, they start rooting on you, and they hurt when they do that. That's when they rub their nose hard on you. That's how they make holes. And she started making all sorts of holes in the yard. It made my stepdad mad.
I wouldn't blame him.
Am I being punked? They met at Chuck E. Cheese? Of all places. Chuck E. Cheese.
He's never gonna make it. All the poor people he's forsaken. Karma.
What is up, guys? My name is Gabe. Today, I'm going to be bringing
I mean, if I met my future girlfriend in a Chuck E. Cheese, I wouldn't be disappointed.
back something I talked about last week, which was extreme love.
Although Dave and
This time,
Buster's
I'm
would
not
seem
gonna
way
be talking
better.
About a 30-year age gap, which
Yes,
is last week's
Ira.
video. If you have not checked that out, link down below. I think I know who in this relationship is really in love. He's like, yeah, but I realized I'm a little bit older, and I'm really noticing that now. Yeah. So, before I get into today's video, because I know the same people who are going to hate on this video are the ones who hated on last week's video.
It does
Guys,
hurt,
I
Ira.
want you to know, this is a quick disclaimer for everyone. Please
Especially
do not take
if
any
they're-
offense to this. I don't know why you'd be the one taking offense.
Because we
The
have
people I talked
female
about in the video
hurt
publicly
heels,
went onto
so
this
to
show
say.
to talk
When
about
they
these
step
things,
on your
and
foot,
I'm
oh,
never
it's
like
very
roasting
painful.
them to an extent where I feel like it's past just my opinion. I feel like I can have an opinion, and you guys can have your own in a couple weeks. So I've made the price.
Yeah,
of
he's
them
going up for like 2
$15
minutes
if you
of
wanna
that.
grab it. It's positivefriday.com. So go check all that out, and if you use the code SHIRT,
They don't.
that is an extra
They're
10%
farm
off.
animals.
So I'm really trying to get you guys good discounts. This is only going on currently, so positivefriday.com. That's that. Here we go. Get into the video. Yeah.
They're smart, but
Okay.
they're stubborn. And what is this? Oh,
Extreme
Read the title.
love.
yeah, if they're in their
Oh, here we go.
proper habitat.
My name's Almeda Hardwick. I'm 72 years old. I've been happily married for going on 2 years in October the 26th.
You can't say that publicly. You've been married for 2 years? He's 19. You know, it's already one thing to pass the
19 and had a frick, he has a damn
Maybe-
beard.
boundary of like legal versus
I'm
illegal.
19
his
and I never had a
parents-
beard.
72. At that point, you were
Consented
still
to it?
70.
'Cause
How
that's
did the
usually what
producer
they
let them
have to
say that?
do.
That's really bad. Like,
I'm lost.
they are adorable, but it's weird. Like, adorably weird.
My name is Gary Hardwick. I am 19 years old.
This couple have an age gap of a staggering 53 years.
What? No, no, no,
But
no.
that hasn't got in the way
No.
of true love.
We've known each other almost 2
What
years.
is this? Okay, so last week's video, they decided to sit by the pool, which is one thing. And you know, at that time, I was roasting that video because I thought it was so weird.
I remember
So,
that
they're
one.
interviewing them
That
with
was
their feet dipped in the
Revenge of
water.
the Sis guys reacted to
They're
that
buttering
and
toast.
showing how
They're
pathetic it
doing an
was.
interview. I mean, I guess
And
it's because there's such a big
I,
age gap.
your
they couldn't
dad,
agree on something.
whoever
At least
it
with
is.
the other one, you know, both people can swim. I don't know if at 72 you can swim anymore. I don't know if I would.
Oh, the way that he butters that toad.
Oh, that sounds so weird. Oh, and then I'm thinking about the age thing. Oh, okay, go back to the video. Back to the video.
And how long did you know each other before you were married?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks? I get love.
I'm
at first
sorry,
sight.
but-
damn.
In this case,
You got him
I
fa-
don't get it. I know.
Got in places
it
faster
can
than me.
happen, but
I can't
with that
imagine knowing
gap,
someone for
it's
2 weeks.
just...
I barely know the person's
I don't
name
know.
by 2 weeks into it. I finally get their birthday down because it's on Facebook and I,
I also
see it every
kind of
day.
wonder if this could
But
be elder
marriage?
abuse.
How are you gonna say I do after 2 weeks?
Well,
There's so many
Princess
Yeah,
crazy-
maybe
with
she
her-
would have to be
52,
incapacitated.
53
Then I
year
could
age, sorry,
understand
I
it
didn't
being
mean
elder
53 year
abuse.
age gap. They got married after 2 weeks.
But
I don't know, but there's like a rule of threes, so that was one crazy number. This is
damn,
another
thanks
crazy
for the
number.
tip
There's
jar.
gotta be a third crazy number. If they talk about any sort of about their you know what life.
Peace
Ooh,
out,
ooh,
Girl
no.
Scout.
Oh.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
not a Girl
All
Scout,
right.
but thanks.
All right, no.
It was love at first sight.
Damn.
We met at Chuck E. Cheese.
Did he work there? He may have worked there for all we know.
Wait, I gotta rewind the game's reaction.
It was love at first sight.
We met at Chuck E. Cheese.
Am I being punked? They met at Chuck E. Cheese? Of all places. Chuck E. Cheese. Who goes to Chuck E. Cheese to find love?
Me.
That's my question. I understand maybe they were both there, and I'm already weirded out of why they were both there. This video came out before the whole Shane Dawson thing, so they weren't there trying to see if the pizza all matched. They were there looking for love. They got married within 2 weeks of knowing each other. Oh, God. Oh, it's just getting worse. This has to be fake.
I looked into his eyes.
Thanks for the score.
Don't have those brown eyes.
I saw him from a mile away at a child's birthday party. Why was 19-year-old there? I don't know. But I loved him. I looked into those eyes, the black pupils.
Is it pupils? Is that the, I think that's the part, that's the dark part. Yeah, anyway.
I looked into those eyes, and I was like, it reminds me of my heart.
So yes, I think that's how they met.
I love his hair.
He's just watching her cook? What are these shots? It is so awkward. He's watching her make a sandwich, which is not even a crazy sandwich. I think she's making like a ham sandwich. What was it? I want to see. Is that cheese with jelly inside? That is the grossest. If that is what it. Oh, I don't know. Oh, ooh, okay. Anyway,
First we
I
got
don't wanna
green
think about
jelly,
the
now
sandwich.
cheese
What
jelly.
I'm trying to get at is she made the sandwich, and you'd think that she'd like hand him the sandwich, so it kind of looks like they're a couple doing this. But she just starts eating it, and he's still standing there, watching her eat it.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Am I crazy? Is this not weird?
I just looked at
The
him
entire
and
cheese.
I wasn't gonna
Nice.
spend my life with.
The first thing that attracted me to Almeida was her beautiful, gorgeous blue eyes, her personality.
What a freak do I think I'm so close to getting level 96 after tonight.
Sounded like this one channel that I'm very familiar with.
So I'm
whenever
damn
I
near
go to my
close.
grandparents' house. Is the channel that they leave on the TV at all times, besides The Price is Right. Whenever The Price is Right is on, they go onto that channel. But besides that, it's on this channel.
Devil SpongeBob,
which is
Devil
100%
SpongeBob, Devil SpongeBob, Devil
commercial.
SpongeBob.
It literally is just commercials about as seen on TV products that no one wants, and the reason it's put on the TV is so that old people can fall asleep
Kristen!
to it. Why are they
Whatever.
watching it? I could be wrong, but I've been scarred by that channel. And the way
I don't
that
care,
that
I'm
voice
ripping you
just
anyway.
Talks like this, and this is the channel that they're watching. It sounds like it.
We had the same interests, interested in music.
Interested in music? Okay. I believe that you both like music. You're telling me that a 72-year-old
Guys,
and
about
a
the
19-year-old have the
fans.
same taste
Hey,
in music
what
is
are-
possible. This 19-year-old would have to lean towards the 72-year-old's favorite type of music because I do not think a 72-year-old will be listening to Katy Perry, Cardi B. Listen, I'm just trying to say there's a point here. 19-year-olds listen to different kind of music for the most part than 72-year-olds. Ooh, more kissing. Okay. Oh, he put his hand on her shoulder.
Everything about her just captured my heart since day one.
The worst thing is,
Camera moved
there's
like
no music
5
with this.
inches. Why did they do that?
So
What
it's
was the
just
point of that? We
awkward.
wanted a better view. of their kissing, I was fine with it the way it was. I was okay when he put his hand
Mesh,
on it. It
wait.
was already gross.
When did Mesh get here?
Is this a montage?
After meeting at Chuck E. Cheese,
Include the SpongeBob X Krabby Patty ship song here.
the pair embarked on a whirlwind romance.
That was truly a romantic video.
Oh,
if you're gonna do a
cougars.
cute montage, do a
Oh,
cute
there was
montage.
also a whole 30
That was
Rock
a video
episode,
of them
actually.
Walking to the car. There was nothing romantic about it. I mean, it's nice that he opened the door
With
for her. Chivalry's not
Liz
dead,
and
but what did I just watch?
one of her
They put, like,
co-stars
this
trying to
cute music
freaking
over
become
it.
cougars.
There was no highlights,
I think it
no
was
videos of them
what
at
was
Chuck
her
E.
name?
Cheese. We
She
want
was
to know more about
played
Chuck E.
by,
Cheese. Why did they need a Chuck?
Jane
I'm just curious on that.
Krakowski?
What was that?
I knew she was the one.
I forgot.
And there was no doubt
I forgot
about
her
it.
name
You
in
know,
the
a lot of
show,
people,
though.
years
Wait, it's on
Everybody
Netflix?
has different opinions on getting married quickly.
Jenna, yes.
I understand. You know, I don't judge people who get married maybe
Jen,
like 6
I
months
remember.
after knowing someone. Maybe even 4 months. 2 weeks? You're telling me we cannot
You gotta
judge
still
you
admit, though,
for
Tracy
getting married
Morgan was
within
one of
2
the
he
best things of that
was.
whole show.
He does not look happy.
And I am now going to also be binging 30 Rock.
It's worth it.
Because... No, I watched it years ago. And then I watched it on the way down to Florida on the 4 episodes they had on the plane. And, yeah.
I remember when it
talk about
started,
Do not
and I
talk about
watched
it.
pretty much
Oh,
all
I
of
did
it.
not need to know that. Oh, God. Oh, I did not need to know about their love life. I was really
Oh,
hoping they would
no,
talk
no,
about
no,
it.
I don't
They
wanna
talked about it
hear
in the
this.
last video that I
I
did.
don't want to hear
I
it.
get that part of a relationship is talking about the love life. You know,
They were
Wait,
talking about
what?
their
but in this
really
situation, I'm
private
a very
life.
visual person, and you saying that the love life, the whole experience was great.
It's
I know,
TLC, Heather. When would they not? Also, can we now put the Learning Channel in
Yes,
quotes?
it would be appropriate.
It's just too much information.
How old is the guy? He's 19, Kristen. And let me
And she
tell
is
you,
72.
19-year-olds don't have a beard like that. Okay, doesn't anyone aside from me think that this
Yes.
looks off in a way? He is a bearded 19. The 72-year-old looks like she's maybe 65.
Around that?
I don't know.
No.
Is this slow-mo? Like,
I know
what?
it's
That's what I'm
legal, but I
wondering.
can see.
I think maybe if she's
You're not wrong,
incapacitated or
Kristen.
has
Limit your
issues,
age, do not fit into the
it
young
can,
age bracket
it
at
could
all.
be
You know, the
bordering
stuff
on
that
elderly.
people
I mean,
my
it
age
could.
do, is not anything that I've ever been into. There's nothing I miss out
Okay.
with this.
I know I may joke on this channel a lot, but this is actually one of the parts of the video where I agree with him. I feel the way that I was raised, I kind of always gravitated to people who were a little bit older. Not the people I was attracted to, but more of the people I hung around. So I can understand that to the level
You
of
dated
feeling
someone that
you're
was
the age
older,
of
that was a
72
mess.
At the age of 19, maybe it's possible. I don't feel like I have that
Yeah,
maturity
actually,
level of
Dr. Drew
72-year-old.
has
I don't know what
advised
that maturity
that
level would be.
when
I
it
feel
comes
like
to
we kinda
huge
mature
age
further, and then we
gaps,
go back a little
especially
bit,
that,
but I don't know,
usually
everyone's different, so I'm not going to judge, but I
the
want you to
most
know,
of his
for everyone
concern
who's
would
saying I
be
just
on the
roast people
younger
all the time,
person.
I understand this guy in this one part.
Because
Do I
of,
understand
well,
why they're dating?
Yeah,
or even the older person in the case. But again, it's Dr. Drew. He knows
I
what
mean,
he's
I
talking
was with-
about.
I was with someone who was literally freaking 24.
That's not that
yeah,
much,
that
though.
one was a mess.
We're talking huge gaps.
I know, but I still told you about how much of a mess she was.
No,
Oh.
but I understand that. So we're going to leave it at that.
Not making sure she's not in here, but yeah.
No, not at all.
Okay, I'm never afraid of Gary going off with anyone else.
Aw.
He loves me, and he doesn't like younger women.
It's such an
anyway.
awkward video.
She'll always be the one for me.
That was an awkward kiss.
That's right. He doesn't.
He caught the camera a little
That
bit as
is
he was
true,
walking,
Kristen.
Like he wasn't supposed to. They
Actually,
probably were like,
look
"Hey,
up
man,
this
please don't look at the
30-something-year-old
camera as you're walking
guy
by,"
that
but-
dated a 90-year-old
What up?
woman. Yes, look that up
And then in his
after
head, he's
this.
like, nailed it.
Gary has always had a thing for an older lady. And believe it or not, Almeida is not the oldest
Okay,
woman
what's
he's
it called?
dated.
What?
A
No,
past
no.
relationship. She
No.
was 77 years old.
Oh.
We were together for almost 2 years. It was never going to work out with her, and she wasn't my soulmate anyways. Because her hair's not so wet.
Oh.
That's what it is. Try looking that up.
Okay. This guy is nothing like me. I take back everything I said about us being similar in the way of feeling like we're a little bit older than our age. I take that back. I may not understand all the fetishes and the things that people are into. Some people like feet. That's
Yeah,
weird to
search
me.
that
But
one.
whatever. People like dressing up in costumes. And I'm not talking about like cosplay, but like the furries, like dressing up like animals. As long as you're not actually doing stuff with an animal, it's weird, but it's not me. But you understand what I'm saying. It's still a thing, whatever.
Either I don't see it, but I somehow
Now,
found
you're
something
telling
even
me
more
that
worse.
I knew was dating grandparents. I would have to say, I don't know that person. Even if...
Yeah, I'm gonna read this title without freaking having everyone freak the hell out, but I'm just gonna say it right out. 9-year-old married a 62-year-old woman. Okay, burn
Wait a
this
minute,
planet.
maybe it might have
burn
been
this
like
planet
a
to the
person
ground.
that maybe it was like a Make-A-Wish that I don't know. Okay,
No,
where
I meant
was
literally.
this? South Africa? What? Okay, this has to be some sort of cult there.
Okay.
Because there are some cults.
We're finishing this, and then we're going on to
13 or 14.
me
we've always
possibly
had
trying not to
attraction for
want
older
the whole
women.
planet
My
burnt.
grandmother was the one that raised me, so telling her, I didn't know how she would take it, but she was
Oh,
very,
Lord,
very accepting of the
exactly.
person I am and happy
Kirsten.
for us both, and loves Almeida.
Everybody was supportive of it except my son. He still doesn't talk to me.
Is his son older than
That's the
him?
only one. Everybody else is okay.
So awkward.
My name is Aaron Elliott.
You know what? Honestly, if that whole thing's possible, hell,
Oh my
I could marry
gosh.
Kim
Oh,
Kardashian for
dude,
God's sake.
how did I feel
Anything's
about
possible.
this?
I'm 22. I only called him grandfather once, and it was when I was drunk.
You
I
call
would
him
never do that.
grandfather?
I would call him by
Yeah,
his
he's
name.
younger
I
than
call
you.
my stepdad by his name.
This woman
So
has
Old man.
grandchildren
What's wrong
that
with
are
it?
older than the guy that she's dating.
No, it's-
Think about that. You're telling me
No,
that this
literally,
is
as a
not
joke,
strange,
they go to him,
that he is
old
younger
man.
than the grandchildren. That is 2 generations. Oh, okay, all right.
My name is Indiana Elliott. I am 17 years old. Me personally, whenever they first got together, it was a little bit weird, but I mean,
Yeah.
we live in the 21st century. People
He's not
live
wrong.
the way
I
they
mean,
want to.
it's
Because,
normal
I mean,
for older
there's
men and
age
younger
difference
women
between
to
women and
marry,
mom,
but
too. It's just a little
historically,
weird.
something like this
Mother
is
walking around
extremely
with
off the norm. It really is.
One of the things that we love to do together, of course, is to film videos for YouTube.
What is it with all these couples starting YouTube channels thinking that's like a shared interest? You're telling me a 72-year-old
9-year-old isn't
is just
even
gonna sit there and be like, "What's up,
aware."
guys?" No. I feel like this guy and the girl from the last video could share their interest of older people and date, and then the old people in those videos could date. Now, I'm not judging, like I said, because I know every time I say something like that, people get triggered and like,
Look at life.
I understand that. I would have to sit in a room with these two to really truthfully believe that they have the same mind. If you can convince me otherwise, I will make a second video. Like, if I were to...
Yeah.
At 9
This
years
has to
old,
be
Sanaya
in
is
some
the
sort of
world's
cult
youngest
there.
groom. Helen is a 62-year-old woman. She is married and mother of 5. The couple originally married in 2013 after Sanaya claimed that his dead ancestors had instructed him to do so. They then repeated their vows with a second ceremony.
Maybe they
this
did to
year,
get some
according to
property or
local
something.
wedding tradition.
That could be a
Other
thing.
villagers have called the wedding sickening,
Still.
but Sanaya's mother, Patience, doesn't have a problem with it. The boy's mother thinks it's what the ancestors wanted and something bad might happen to their family. People are
I'm not
asking
gonna lie,
if
she
they
don't
live
look bad
together,
for her
sleep
age,
together,
but still.
have babies, but the mother thinks everything went back to normal and nothing has changed. She said that all of the ceremony are for making the ancestors happy and that they are playing. The boy said he is happy that he married Helen. He's looking forward to go to school and study hard. He wants to marry a lady of his own age and when he gets older. Helen Shabango's husband of 30
Wait,
years, Alfred,
her
attended
husband?
both wedding ceremonies. He said that their kids
Wait,
are happy
is
and they
this-
don't have any problem with her marrying the
What-
boy.
what's the
They don't
point?
care what other people say.
it's not polygamy, it's something else, where it's like a woman with like more than one husband. That's actually rare. Maybe it's like that or something. I'm sorry.
I don't.
Well, there's another form for, but it's in the benefit of women when it's not wives, but never mind. I'm not gonna discuss it. It's actually more kind of prevalent in certain Indian history, so I don't know.
The return of. Oh hell no! Maddie B. Raps isn't dead. No.
Third grade.
What?
You know, all
Maddie
those
B-
rappers that do
what
like
is
this now, or like, you know, all the gang signs. Maddie B started it in the 3rd grade.
He's never gonna make it.
He's this young rapper kid that really I don't even have any respect
Good
for.
thing I didn't know. Wait. Oh wait.
And he
I
looks
think I've
like
seen this
that.
kid.
Look at that guy. Look at that hair. That's actually an old photo of him. He's actually
So,
looking a lot
Cheeto
different.
girl,
Before we
how
get
you
into
do-
that, before we do, if you want to check out any of the merchandise,
Interesting
living in the
picture.
moment, always hits me in the face. You can use the code MaddieB, all one word, for 10% off the entire store. This hoodie, Positive Friday hoodies, PositiveFriday.com. That's what's up. Next bit of business before we get into it, give the video a thumbs up. Now, before I get into the actual content, you know, like, I don't know what else there is.
Charlie bit me.
But where was the music? There was Justin Bieber.
Get the frick out of my screen, you ugly little rat.
All the way up here, the bar, all the way up. We needed Maddie B. We got this guy. His name was Maddie B. At the time, he was 7 years old. Now, I don't know how old he is. We're going to have to look
Yeah, when
it up,
I was
but
7,
that
I was
in
basically freaking
2010, I
doing
think. So it's
stupid
been about
crap
8
outside.
years. So, it's a lot of math. We'll get his age, okay? We'll get it. But we're going to get into it, so here we go. So before we get into the videos and the fun stuff like that, I want to do a little research on Maddie B. See what he's about. So Maddie B, what's up? His real name's Matthew David Morris. Well, that's not fun. Where does the B come in? Wouldn't it be Maddie D? American hip hop artist. He's not a hip hop artist. He's a rapper. I
It's
feel
a
like
big
I'm
baby
being lied
Joe.
to. It is Maddie B Raps. You're telling me he's a hip hop artist? He's a rapper.
Gonna
Not
be
any
YouNow.
rapper, a rapper, okay? First thing comes up is YouTube channel. All we got is Twitter. You know, all these little pretty boys, they have some great things on their Twitter. Now, before I get into the tweets and everything, I do want to let
My
you guys
Twitter
know,
is nothing but
I'm not
YouNow
gonna be making
links.
fun of him. He is very successful. He has like 10
Hey,
million subscribers on
Cynthia,
YouTube.
what
So
up?
Before you
How
guys
you
say,
doing?
Come on, he's young.
listen, he's more successful than me.
Welcome to the
He's
show.
way younger than me, so I'm a little bit jealous, okay? And if I ever release a song, just know he's going to be the feature on it. So it's going to be Gabe.
Thanks about you
featuring
fans, yo.
Maddie B Raps. What does the B stand for? I want to know. This one just says coolin'. He has some very blue eyes. Why? I don't get coolin'. Like, does he mean chillin'?
Yeah,
This
it's
tweet has 3,000 likes.
freaking
Definitely
weird.
Coolin'. New music video coming out tomorrow. And
Yeah, it seems like it
I
kind
don't know
of
my cars, but I
contradicts
think
the
that's a
labor laws.
Lamborghini,
It's
but I'm not sure he can drive.
Yeah,
Last
it
time
is.
I wasn't sure someone could drive was Nick.
Bradley Haig.
honestly, I
Hag.
would rather see a kid do like more dignant labor,
This one just says drip.
like proper
and that
dignant
looks like a young
labor,
Logic.
like mild
Logic,
labor than
but like
something in the industry. I mean, it's
here's his
just,
Wikipedia page.
not-
Matthew David Morris, born January 6,
'cause
2003.
my great grandparents
I'm
growing
older
up,
than
they
this
picked
freaking
cotton,
kid.
and they did field
better
work,
known
and
as
they
Maddie
turned
B,
out
or
great.
Maddie B Raps, or Matthew David Morris. Like, who is that? Come on. Is an American hip hop artist. He's a rapper. How many times are we getting known for posting remix videos of pop? No. They are called cover videos, and he actually did it better than the original, so I think they're covering him. His first one was Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Moe. It's just Eeny, Meeny by Justin Bieber. On August 1st, 2014, he surpassed 1 billion views. All right, so we're going to go
I don't get why the frick people are obsessed with covering Justin Bieber. It's just, I hate that guy with a stinging passion.
and watch this first video when he was 7. The video is titled 7-Year-Old Raps Justin Bieber Eeny Meeny by Maddie B Raps. I actually remember all his videos had his age before to like emphasize 7-year-old, 8-year-old, not, you know, like you just had to watch it and be like, wow, okay, this kid is really killing it. And at the time I think I was like 14, 15, whatever. And I was like, wow. It has 41,000 likes and 23,000 dislikes. So not the best ratio, but I mean, he was 7 years old, so he's killing it. 41,000. This has 6 million views.
Telling me how she had this crush on me and this other dude in the 3rd grade.
3rd grade! You know, all those rappers that do like this now, or like, you know, all the gang signs.
Oh, great, this
Maddie
kid
B
makes me
started
look like
it in
a
the
chicken
3rd
by
grade.
comparison.
There's no 6 figures when I was 4.
6 figures, I was only 4.
I also
Blech.
don't want to be too mean about it, but the green screen in this video, at times, it's a little noticeable.
You made a mistake if you think that I'm down for your heartbreak.
Heartbreak? He's 7 years old. I mean, his heartbreak is probably like apple juice. Maybe nap time? What? He's adorable though. I mean, I love it. How are you that much of a devil to dislike this video? He is 7 years old. Like, it's not the best video. He's talking about heartbreak. Obviously, a 40-year-old guy named Gary wrote this for him, but he's killing it. Like, he's doing his thing. God, kill it. Ryan. Okay, I've had enough of that one. MaddieBRaps.com. Let's see what that's about. I actually checked that out years ago. It looks pretty much the same. There's just gray on the sides. You know, you'd think that someone who has like such a big audience would have like a good designer for the site. I mean, look at the merch. I mean, I like that hat. I actually do like that hat for him. But would I buy it? I don't know. Wow, his merch is just... It's not PositiveFriday.com. If you did not buy PositiveFriday.com, remember Maddie B... Sorry, just kidding. But no, I'm serious. Get something from there. Oh, I actually like that wristband. $5? You know, I'm gonna buy that. Add to cart, yes. Plus shipping.
Great.
I don't know about that. Actually, that was free shipping. Maybe next time. His website's pretty simple. All right, next thing. Before we get to the meat of this video, which is his YouTube channel, let's go to his Instagram. Let's see what's cooking on there. So he's got 3.7 million followers, and he follows 0 people. You don't even follow your mom? He's got 1,000 posts, but doesn't follow. Oh, there's the cool one photo. Does it have the same oh, it has the same caption. Same caption. Every photo that he has on his Twitter is the same as his I see what you're doing. You know, you don't think people see it, but I see it. He doesn't really have too many cringy photos. I have to say, like, they're all like Maddie growing up. Let's get to the content here. I actually want to know, what is the B in Maddie B for? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm Maddie B. I'm Maddie B. It's Maddie B. I'm Maddie B.
Does he ever say? What does the B? Yes, we all want to know this. What does the B stand for?
Why did you decide to say I'm gonna be Maddie B?
Well, at first it was like a nickname. We had nicknames for all the brothers and sisters, and mine was Maddie B. So then when I became a rapper, we just used my nickname and made it my rapping name. Sup, peeps? Haha, I sting like a little bee. Give me that beat, I'll be over in the movie set.
I don't think they're ever gonna tell me. Okay, I give up. I feel like it's gonna be this mystery that we're never gonna know about. If you guys know why it's Maddie B like that, let me know. There's an Urban Dictionary for what Maddie B is. The husband of Jacob Sartorius. Oh, okay. Who is Maddie B's girlfriend? Top search in 2017. He went on a date with Kate. I don't know how to pronounce that. Cadogan. Who is this girl? Is she a mystery girl? I want to know who she is. Oh, who's this? This is not Maddie B. This guy also doesn't look like he's 16. Is Maddie B being played with? Who is this? We need answers. Is Maddie B getting cheated on? Like, what's going on here? Happiest birthday to the oh, brother. It's her brother. So Maddie B has almost 11 million subscribers. Let's see how many views his channel has. 5 billion views. It was started May 31st, 2010. I just gotta know one more thing about him. Where is Maddie B now? There's a video from a month ago called Ooh Ooh, featuring Gracie. I'm sorry. I know I kind of said it wrong. I'm not sure though. Okay, so it has 57,000 likes and only 4,000 dislikes. So that's progress. I actually have hope for this. Oh, there's the Lambo! This is that video! Did he just dab? Was that a dab? He like kind
God
of
awful dab.
He just like threw it to the side, but like I want to watch that again. That is a dab. I don't know if he's just throwing his arms up. Also, he is iced up on his wrist. Do you see that watch? He's 15 years old and he's icing. I don't know. I heard some cool kids say that once, so I thought I'd say it. Oh, dancers! There's just a lot of effects. Whoa, he's grown up. I'm in shock. He's cooking up that new sauce. You tasted it? That's that Matty B sauce, okay? He's grown up. I mean, from that 7-year-old video to this, I mean, I've seen a little bit between, but you guys just saw a 7-year-old go to a savage. Not even age, it's just 7 to savage. That's his age.
Martin, what it do? Thanks for the 50s, yo.
Oh, he's back. Verse 2. He's not bad. She just wants that follow. She just wants you to follow her? Do you know who you're talking to?
This is Matty B Raps.
He doesn't just click follow. He doesn't follow anyone. Not even his mom.
I just rap and go play Xbox. I'm your neighbor, dog.
I'm your neighbor, dog. This is content. Now, if you don't know, he's your neighbor. He's your neighbor, dog. I mean, hey, look at him. Look at him. I paused on it. He's sitting on the Lambo. He looks like he's a cool guy. I like Matty B. He's a good guy. It's a very repetitive song, but I like it. So I want to hear one more by him. This one's from 2 months ago, and it's called Already Gone. Are we about to learn the deep side of Matty B? It's gonna have a deeper meaning, I can see it.
It's a cold world that we live in. Growing up and discovering you got fake friends.
Is Matty B about to make me cry? I get really into stuff, guys. I'm trying to like...
That's just high school.
I'm sorry, was that a Capri Sun?
Doesn't get even more worse. He's graduating.
Matty B, you're hitting me on a spiritual level. Oh no, this upsets me. What is she doing? How did she get in there? Why do we go back to Matty B? I'm confused. We're going on one storyline. Matty B's not even involved in the storyline. Okay, Matty, tell us about it.
Play every word, all the lies that you were fed, how they put.
How is she not mad? Like, I feel like if someone were to spray paint loser, even if I didn't know who it was and it was my classroom, I'd just be like, ah! You know? Like, she's just like, man, you know, what did I have for lunch yesterday?
Went wrong, and you start to question what's real love when you feel lost and alone, cause that person no more.
Why would she spray her own locker? Oh, here's Matty.
A real friend wouldn't hurt you. And if it's meant to be, they can disagree, but in the end, they're still your person. A true friend can never lie. In the end, if it's not pretend.
Is Matty a stalker in this? He just opens, they don't have locks. I first off want to say that.
What's up, Tiffany? Thanks for the tag.
We just trust each other. We also have names on our lockers. We're in 8th grade at this point. I think we know most people's names by this. I mean, maybe you decorate your locker. I remember I decorated mine, so I'm not going to say that's not realistic. But where are the locks? I think that that's kind of where the line's drawn. Matty just comes in, and we're going to like Matty for going through her stuff. He's just lecturing her as she leaves. Oh, there's the look. You messed up. Now she misses it. That's it? That's it? We don't get a resolution? Oh, Matty, you're a savage, you know, man. You just leave us there, and that's it. I think I've had enough of Matty B for today. I want to know what the comments are. Let's see. Moral of the story. Put locks on your lockers, kids. Thank you. I agree. Thank you. I'm glad that that's top comment. What else do we have? This kind of made me want to cry because it's kind of sad. It was sad, you know, until they didn't have locks on their lockers. That's where the reality came in, and I was like, hey, whoa. Olivia's, is that decision? Olivia's decision was a good friend decision. What are the replies on this one? Decision. Okay. So we know who's watching these videos. And then there's me, 22-year-old Gabe. I'm gonna give it a like, you know. I'm gonna support my boy Matty B. So I don't know why you're called Matty B, but I guess that's it for Matthew David Morris. Alright guys, well that's the end of this week's video. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. As always, all my social media.
Yeah, because why not?
Pisses me off, and it's not Tommy in it pisses me off, and it's not just because I'm not him and he has everything that I wanted out of life when I was a teenager, subscribers on YouTube. It's mostly that, but we'll get to the details in a minute. First, I gotta stall for time for a little bit longer here, so bear with me. Hi again, guys, and welcome back to Straight Black Coffee. It's the same color as the poo it makes come out of your butt later in the day. It's really not worth the pain. Just take Adderall like normal people. It's not that hard to lie to your doctor these days. Tommy Idiot is a name people have said so often. You've probably seen enough people say it that you can read my lips and know that I'm saying the words Tommy and Idiot. And you can't see my damn lips, so that's a pretty big deal. And like most people who I can get a lot of views off of by putting their name in the title, I gotta pretend to pick a bone with this guy. So think of this as my 8-minute plus long diary entry crying about how it's not fair that someone is more popular than me. After this shameless plug that is, come on, you knew this was coming. For those of y'all who missed it, I am selling my own custom-made plush with Makeship. It's the first link in the description. Some of you guys have stared at my lifeless eyes on a screen for years, and now I can finally stare back at you in the form of a cute little marketable plush. His eyebrow is like permanently quirked up, like the thing you just did was really weird and you need to explain, which you absolutely do. That thing being why you haven't bought it. Come on, first link. This incredibly handsome plush is only going to be on sale for the next 11 days, and when the promo is gone, it might never come back. We need to sell at least like 200 of these for them to get made, so if you want one, you better hurry your ass up and go to makeship.com/product/floating-hoodie-plush to get yours. That's the first link in the description if you're smart and don't want to waste all your time typing that out. Also, ironically, this next bit is one I stole from Tommy Innit among other big Minecraft YouTubers. Half of you schmucks watching aren't subscribed. What a dumb move. I should bully you for that. Subscribe with notifications on right now, or I'll harass you for your lunch money. I'll put your head in a urinal. And as someone who sticks their head in toilets for fun, it is not as fun when someone else is forcing you to do it. Trust me, you don't want to take the chance on this one. I have the experience here. Let's start off with the most important thing about somebody, the stuff you can't control at all. Genetics. There's nothing I love doing more than judging a book by its cover and then looking at absolutely nothing else about it. Just look at me, for example. Just standing here. I look like I could be a normal-sized person. Just a dude who's built like a dude. And then if I take a couple steps back, everything becomes clear as I stand next to a door. The truth is that I'm a king. A short king. Perhaps the shortest man of royalty. If BuzzFeed was making a list, I'm probably in the running for top 5 shortest shit talkers on the internet. Not proud of it, but it's my cross to bear, and I will nail my wrist to that wood to show my dedication. I have the luxury of passing as a normal person if you can't tell how tall the things next to me on camera are, but all that goes out the window when I'm standing next to someone. If you were to see this incredibly muscular hunk of man in person, you'd physically hear the glass crack as the illusion shatters. Now for comparison, here's what Mr. Innit looks like on camera. Excellent soy face technique, very approachable, looks like the perfect little gamer boy for people to use as their Twitter profile pictures. He's just so friendly and youthful, or whatever adjectives shareholders use in board meetings to discuss his brand image, and then you see him standing next to someone, and it turns out he's as tall as Logan Paul. If that kid were to beef up, he could feasibly get in the ring with a dude who fought Mayweather, if you could call it a fight. Regardless of that, what in the fuck? He's got the meek gamer boy face, but the 6-foot-tall women-pulling stature. It just isn't fair at all. But hey, you know one thing I'll be that Tommy never can? American. Bet he can't get one of these. This is a replica that I broke because I fucked with it too much, but even getting a fake one in the UK is a pain in the ass, so at least I'll always have this one over you, Tommy.
I pressed it all the way.
All the way? Whoa! Jesus! Really?
Ah, he shot a fake rocket launcher. Can't say I've ever done that.
Good. Okay, go! Oh my God! I'm the world's best tanker!
Okay, he just shot ping pong balls out of a tank. That's slightly less impressive, but he did still drive one, and that's not something I can say I've done either. There goes the last bit of self-confidence that I had left. Just sucked into the vortex that is Tommy Innit. I hate it. Like, genuinely, I'm not sure that this kid knows the definition of fear, because every scenario I've ever seen him in, he just wrangles control of by talking. At a podcast he did with that same Logan Paul fella, they were trying to dress him down and get to the heart of what made Tommy Innit, Tommy Innit. And he just ran circles around them, like he was fucking around with his Twitch chat.
Listen, are you dating or not, dude? Are
No.
you? No.
No, I haven't had a girlfriend.
So every time you talk about girls,
It's funny, isn't it?
but it's cap.
What do you mean by it's cap?
That's cap. That's cap.
You confuse me, Logan. I think I'm too smart for you.
How the hell do you say, I'm confused by you, and it's because I'm smarter than you, and just get away with it. You have to write a contract with Baphomet to do that shit. He sold his soul for it. Tommy is like a black hole of self-confidence. Wherever he is, the people in the immediate vicinity just instantly lose the ability to believe in themselves. It just gets directly beamed to his reserves of self-esteem. And I'm sure the character and the persona he has on camera is a complete and not at all curated image of how he actually is as a person. Everyone knows that YouTubers are the exact same people in their videos as they are in real life. Like, come on! For example of what I'm talking about, again with Logan Paul, that dude is known for being the greatest showman who isn't played by Hugh Jackman. But then he and Tommy film a vlog together, and suddenly he's the guy third wheeling.
Will, film this.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm networking.
I don't think this is a good idea, Tom.
No, it is a good idea. Me and Logan, we get on. Neither of us
Get
do
on
anything
where?
wrong.
Where are we going?
Will. Big boss. This is how we're going to go around London. We're going to conquer it, Will. I'm going to be the new queen. Okay.
God, this is the best job I've done at padding a video's runtime in ages, man. I am proud of myself. Anyways, I think the shit that pisses me off about Tommy the most is that he's got all this stuff going for him, the numbers, the wittiness, the sheer presence in a room, and with it all, he just decides to be a good person. Like, what the hell? This guy has all this shit going for him, and that motherfucker just is not evil enough. I hate it. Over 10 million subscribers in, and this guy doesn't even have a merch store to milk his fan base with. The only product I've ever seen him push is like the occasional U2s. The power vacuum and demand for shirts with Tom Simon's face on it is so ridiculous that if you Google it, the person filling the vacuum is not Tom, it's some guy with a shitty Tommy Innit shop website that is selling the most bullying-worthy clothing I've seen since people started wearing those eat, sleep, game, repeat shirts. Luckily though, people have grown up and realized that those are high fashion these days. He should take a page from my book and literally shove it in your face whenever possible. Let's just take a look through some of this crack site's offerings. You've got this shirt with 6 different poorly cut out Tommy faces on it, and I have a really hard time believing that a guy with this tattoo would be caught dead wearing a shirt that looks like this. I'd rather lose as a winner than win as a loser. Tommy Innit quote classic t-shirt. You know, as a Tommy Innit fan, I'm sure this was a really memorable moment that was a lot of fun to see live and that plenty of people cherish as a dopamine inducing thing a creator they like said. But as a commentary channel, I think it's cringe because it looks weird on a shirt. They should have picked a way better typography if they wanted to trick me into buying this bootleg merch as my 8-year-old's birthday present. One of the shirts on the store is literally just Dream. It's not even the Tommy Innit Dream figure twist. It's just somehow an even more low-quality drawing of the Dream logo. It looks like somebody ripped it from the Ash Stuff movie. The trove of unlicensed product doesn't stop there, though. Tommy's so famous, he's got a gardening section for bootleg stuff on AliExpress. People are selling drawings of him on Amazon. This guy is getting the same level of merch treatment that The Rock does. Just people using his name to put a quick buck into one of Jeff Bezos' pockets. Oh, and speaking of The Rock, he wished Tommy a happy birthday this one time. At The Rock, it is my birthday. Please say happy birthday, Rock. I'll do one better. Happy motherfucking birthday, Tommy. Now go eat cake and drink Terramana with a splash of ZOA? Seriously, have a great birthday weekend. And then he very deliberately puts the alcohol emoji on the end. The Rock didn't tell me to underage drink when I turned 17. Terramana, I think that's how you say it, is The Rock's tequila, by the way. And hey, that's one thing that I actually have over Tommy for at least 4 more years. He can't legally be an alcoholic yet, but I can, so suck it. Oh, wait a second. He's from the UK, so he only has to wait 6 months before he can have all the personal issues that I do. Not even my character flaws make me special anymore. He has really taken everything from me. It's like the second I think of something that sets us apart, he just shits on it. You know, at this point, I don't know how long the video is anymore, but if I make it any longer, I don't know if I can handle it. Tommy Innit has just bested me at every conceivable angle, and because of that, I'm gonna wrap this one up here. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe with notifications on. Otherwise, I'll have a hard, long look in the mirror at myself and ask, what the hell am I doing with my life? So please subscribe. I'd like to avoid confronting my personal issues for as long as possible. Remember, Quite plushies at the first link in the description.
My God, is every YouTuber making plushies now? Yeah, so I might make this fun video tonight, folks.
Ooh, coming soon. Buy it when it comes out. I saw Shang-Chi yesterday. That was fun. I'd say it's a win for Asian people like me everywhere. That has nothing to do with the video. I just needed a palate cleanser before I get into the meat. Hi again, guys, and I am misleading you. It's almost a certainty that the title and thumbnail of this video is very harsh to a very particular, marginalized, and oppressed group of people, Dream Stans. And because of that, you should know by now it's kind of my job to lie to your face and get away with it. First off, you guys know who Dream and his stans are, right? I've made videos talking about both of them already, so if you haven't heard, it's kind of your fault for not being a more dedicated Quite viewer. I know that school is starting up again, but your grades and your future future come second to your allegiance to this channel, okay? Regardless, I found something a while ago that I feel like warrants me bringing them up again, namely my paycheck this month, but also something other than money for once. It is a dream-related thing that I have been weirdly fixated on for a while, and I just want to share it with you guys. That is, after I tell you that half of you watching aren't subscribed like a bunch of suckers, and that you should subscribe with notifications on if you don't want to end up in a morgue missing more than one of your limbs. The thing I've been reading too much of recently is My Hero Academia fanfiction and the Dream SMP fandom wiki. I don't know which one of those two is more embarrassing to say out loud. If you don't know what a fandom wiki is, it's basically the detailed fan-made resource for everything involving a particular fandom. And the Dream SMP has some of the most detailed college scholar level writing I have ever seen for this shit. Not even the SpongeBob wiki, which I looked at a while ago, reaches levels of detail that these archivists have been hitting. Now wait a second, I did say the thumbnail is something dramatic, like someone coming out as either dream gender or dream sexual. And don't think I'm leaving that shit just hanging in the air, because I don't think I could get away with that if I tried. Don't get me wrong, that stuff is weird. I think that's undeniable, but I really believe it was started by some people as a joke, because you can't lie, it's really fucking funny. And then some people saw it and didn't realize it was a joke, and maybe they got signal boosted because of how hard it is to not laugh at. So I'll say this, most of the already really small group of people and the even smaller group of people saying it unironically are probably really young. And beyond that, they haven't had an actual day of in-person school in almost 2 fucking years. So I'll cut them some slack. Just for now, though, I'm keeping my eye on you schmucks. Back on track, I said that the information on the wiki is extensive.
Bojack,
One
thanks
thing
for
that'll
the
get
free
confusing with
20s.
it is differing between multiple versions of the same person. Let me give you an example. The Dream SMP, the server that the events of the Dream SMP take place on, has a wiki page dedicated to it. Not to be confused with the Dream SMP, the faction, that exists on the Dream SMP server as one of the nations vying for power over the lands. Not to be confused with Dream SMP in parentheses, the founder of the Dream SMP and the server's main antagonist. Not to be confused with Dream, the YouTuber who plays the SMP character Dream and is the owner of the Dream SMP server, essentially serving as its god. Not to be confused with Dream XD, the in-universe protector of the server and the only known character with access to creative mode, essentially serving as its god. I could go on with Dream XD actually being Dream's second channel, or the Mexican Dream variant played by YouTuber Quackity, not to be confused with the character Quackity, but I feel like I've made my point several times over. There's a lot here. The amount of versions of the same person you have to compartmentalize in your brain is exhausting. It's like looking at a comic book multiverse with how many different variants there are of any one person. I feel like my brain is liable to combust into uncooked taco meat at any second with all the information it's taken in while writing this video. If the National Library of Congress has any openings for new organizers to handle the inflow of information there, I would like to personally nominate the team behind the Dream Team fandom wiki. They are somehow able to differentiate between so much similar shit where me just reading it makes my eyes turn into raspberries. Actually, scratch that. I want these motherfuckers on my personal research team. I want to snatch them up for the private sector before the FBI or some other federal institution can get their grubby hands on them. I want to use them for my own nefarious purposes instead, most of which will just come back down to me making fun of people on the internet to make money. I think the best way to ease you into the majority of this fandom wiki's contents is by not doing that at all. Instead, I'm just going to bodily throw you into the deep end and hold your head under until the last possible second before you drown. You'll have like a brief outline of what God looks like by the time we're done. You're going to be that close to death, promise. For example of the weirdness involved, the Dream SMP timeline is split into multiple eras, and the first two are BT and AT. That's before Tommy and after Tommy. They have split the history of this Minecraft roleplay server with historical abbreviations that invoke Tommy in it in the image of Jesus Christ. It's like the Meat Canyon video where that literally happens. And I mean, it kind of fits too. The story and lore-oriented direction the server took really only came about when Tommy joined and broke every established rule in favor of doing whatever the fuck he wanted. In the same way that Jesus changed the course of human history, Tommy changed the course of Dream SMP history by being a little shit. If Dream's the Father Almighty, Tommy is the Son, and the Holy Spirit is probably like Wilbur or Tubbo or something, I didn't really think this metaphor all the way through, if I'm being honest. It just sounded funny in my head, and that's usually enough for it to make it into my scripts. Standards are not high on this channel. And the more I look at this timeline, though, the more and more it reminds me of the real course of human history. We're in AD in the real world right now, which is just barely 2,000 years old at this point. There are tens of thousands of years of history before that we just gloss over. Like, we don't talk about that shit at all beyond like 1 unit. And if you look at the Dream SMP timeline, almost all of the events take place in the latter half. There is just a year's worth of history that is barely documented. There's even an equivalent of the fall of Rome, where everything just starts to go off the rails. Looking at this diagram must be how the first people to ever write history down must have felt. I feel like I'm getting to relive the thought process of the first dudes to ever think, hey, that shit just happened, let's write it down so people don't forget that that shit happened. Of course, this is just an overview of the Dream SMP, and the devil is in the details. The moments that last the longest are usually just that, moments. Single instances where the course of history was changed forever. The issue is that there is just so fucking much. I've touched on this in my Dream SMP video essay, but the amount of lore that comes with this ridiculous crossover series is because of how many streamers there are all doing their own thing. The Dream SMP has only been around for a few years and has been only doing this story-focused stuff
Rare
after
pearls
Tommy's
for
Run. Even
Avon.
with how relatively short an amount of time it's been around, as a result, there's more content to dissect than in all of Star Wars, and I mean all of it. Let me just pick a random funny-sounding event name off the timeline so we can get the play-by-play. There is no way I will narrow this down with some kind of analysis or process, so I'm just going to pick one that sounds funny. Fun Guy Death will work. I definitely didn't choose that one because it's what I would call somebody getting athlete's foot that spreads to their whole body and dying a gruesome, painful death from it. Fun Guy was actually the name of Nikki's fox, and Fun Guy's death was the inciting incident of the first pet war. I just dropped like 3 new terms on you, at least, out of nowhere. There was no way you could have caught all that, and that's exactly how my world history teacher would have wanted me to do it. Fun Guy was murdered accidentally by another player, Sapnap, and the fox was apparently killed by continuously firing shots with his bow right next to the fox as a game. On the 5th shot, he accidentally shot and killed Fun Guy, and on the same day, he also killed Harold, Tommy's cow, thinking it was a random cow. It sounds like it was a callous disregard for life in general that caused Sapnap to act. And I imagine at the time that he thought nothing of his actions, that what he was doing was just a bit of fun and it would be an isolated incident. And it's in that line of thinking we can see the parallels to the First World War. Namely, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, where after his death sent 2 nations into conflict, a complex web of alliances forced the majority of the Western world into war with each other at one point or another. A similar domino effect can be observed in the Pet War, as more and more players got involved. Fundy was angry on Nikki's behalf as her ally, and killed Sapnap's fox in retaliation. But Fundy didn't stop there.
Yo,
Further
Blue,
escalated
what
the
up? How you
conflict
doing?
until more major players were brought into the
Thanks
fray.
about your
And
fans.
the only thing either side got was more fatalities and a whole lot of Twitch subs. There were no real winners, but their wallets, and also indirectly Jeff Bezos.
Hey.
But just like Sapnap's actions didn't exist in a vacuum, neither did this war. It had server-wide consequences, and there's even an analysis section on this wiki page so that we can better understand the ramifications of this particularly Fox-centric bloodbath. Please let me read you an excerpt so you can better understand how the loss affected those involved or whatever. Both sides were arguably in the wrong throughout the course of the...
Yeah, I become confusion. So what, you're just going with filters now or something? Oh my ass, what? Actually, I gotta figure out my damn Twitter username. Yeah, sign up there. Oh boy. My God, it's been long so they. What in the freaking hell? What? Oh, and part 3 completed. Nice. Oh wow. Oh wow. I mean, I still got this. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Oh, perfect. I found it.
Oh God. I remember actually when I used to use Snapcam, but then kind of retired it only because it kept glitching my computer. Damn, I gotta figure out how to balance this at some point. Boy. see what else I even got. Screw it only because I'm in the mood for it.
Morgan.
And because what the hell not? What? Oh my! What in the? Okay, yeah, you had a question. How the frick video
Why does
technology
this
comes
remind me
down
of
for?
the, the Harry Potter Voldemort when his face been taken away?
That was just reminding me of that freaking horse meme or whatever from TikTok.
Mama milkers.
There, I'm always leaving on something because, you know, I want it dead silent. Power metal band out of Japan I've been getting into. Tools. $11 naughty order. Yeah, I might as well make this the final thing of the night and then call it quits. Not even gonna bother with a raid either, because really there's not enough people. Where to RuneScape gameplay though? Oh god, I do want to play RuneScape only because it's free on Steam. I gotta think about it. Oh yeah, Heather. I'm actually looking into another live streaming app. Don't worry, I'm not leaving here. I'm just... It's for VTubers. Okay, you scared the hell out of me when you said that.
I had it on mute.
I know. So people unmute, they freaking scare the hell out of me for some reason. But yeah. It's some VTuber app I've found on Instagram and I'm gonna try and get into it. Already, apparently, I haven't even went live on it yet. And I have 1 follower. I just wish it was a PC thing too, but I guess not. Yeah, 11, no, I'm a fan. You seem cool. You ain't got the skills to play 20. Hey, I would play it. I played crap from like 20 years ago. 30 even. Thanks for coming to fan. He's talking about RuneScape. And I might actually do it.
Well, that was one of the first.
Now, talking about Final Fantasy 1, Super Mario 3, Tetris, what else am I leaving out? Rad Racer, Pac-Man, Space Invaders. Yeah, I have a whole list. What's up, Omar? Oh, and I started just downloading the freaking MP3s of this band because there's no way in hell I'm gonna get a CD anytime soon of them. It's $30. Freaking Japanese imports. To go more.
I made post what happened in what was it?
I guess a Killer Instinct's a little bit more
What
modern,
happened
even though
with
it's from
Matthew Williams
90s.
Media's live stream, because yeah, apparently that one time I was in there, he decided to. I can't even try going into his streams. He blocked me.
Honestly, I don't get people with this app at points, I bet.
Well, then I want to put it on BitChute because personal reasons.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It hurt me, and
Well, the remake.
it was so,
I knew it was from
hurt
the
me,
modern.
I almost cried, and
I knew it was from the 90s.
And when I started my own stream afterward, I had to. Warm-ups came, wanted me to guest him, and I did, and he had to have a talk with me about, okay, here's what not to do. Basically, he had to help me.
Yeah, I mean, fair point there.
It scarred me.
But take it from someone. But Heather, take it from somebody who is literally pissed off so many damn people on here. Don't piss off people on here.
I don't even know what it was.
And plus, you gotta think about it. Giant chunk of them are man children. And somehow are partnered.
Or maybe, and I'm not gonna, not everybody, but sometimes the partnering may get to somebody's head, maybe?
It's pretty tight-knit. Yeah, you're not wrong there. You find some really good people on here, but at the same time, you find a whole lot of dud people on here, and I've ran into a whole lot of those dud people. Even literally, a bunch of them drive me freaking insane, and yet I somehow hang out with them because of people I'm actually cool with. Yeah. Hell, even two of my ex-girlfriends are on here.
Oh, wait a minute.
And I've also
What I downloaded from weeks ago, it didn't even capture it didn't even capture what I said. So it's in the bin of history.
Yeah.
I just found that out now.
Yeah, you now being in... Wait, so it didn't
No,
save?
it didn't capture the part where I was in.
Oh. He must have gotten rid of it. No, wait, I actually remember. He blocked you. So then that moment wouldn't have existed. Same happened when I blocked my ex.
Oh, so it probably purposely missed me, you mean?
I think the fastest partner I've seen was that... Oh no, you want to talk of freaking fast partners? I forgot her name, but she got partnered within 3 weeks. Oh, and then there are the people that come in here and get partnered at level 1. And then you have my ass grinding like hell and back.
If you ask
and
Art about it, he could tell you what happened because he was in the chat when it happened.
Yeah, I think Art might have brought up some of it to me. Oh yeah, I know Amy. I hang out with her. Because of Annabelle. Oh Christ, I did that mistake. I'm never doing it again. Not even kidding. I at one point was a red crowner on here. I was trending. Keyword being was, because a lot of it freaking tanked thanks to one of my ex-girlfriends being a damn drama queen. I'm still pissed at her for it. Yeah, it does. I got rid of mine on purpose.
But I will upload. Well, instead
really
of that,
didn't.
I will upload my talks with Will, because yeah.
But yeah, still, I thought red grounds were burning. No, they're not. You apparently have to keep them sustained like a piece of freaking property. That's why I keep saying, literally, this place is run by freaking asshats.
I went on 5 hours during New Year's Eve of 2019.
New Year's 2019. I think I was just in here depressed and shit or something.
I did my own
forgot
stream.
what I
I was
even
talking
did.
about the decade in overview for me personally and in a wider picture.
There was this one guy here who got plaque crowns, and oh yeah, there used to be a lot of them on here, but they all freaking died out except for one or two. I think one of them is Sean and another one is Hunter. I could be wrong on it. I don't know. Then again, too, you're also looking at someone who everybody and their grandmother wants to be partnered. But yeah, you know, why the hell ain't you? Partner someone smart for once. May not look like the smartest guy in the world, but for God's sake, at least have someone who's entertaining. And not sitting with a freaking whiteboard and showing their tits and crap.
You know what?
It is.
I saw that. I came across a stream when I was just wanting to talk to people late last year. And one of them would just...
You got flashed, didn't
It
you?
wasn't by a guy, it was by a girl. And she was just like, had no care. And I was like, what's wrong with her? I had to leave. I was disgusted.
I was gonna say, if you got flashed, that'd be a whole other
Well,
thing.
it was more flashing by a young lady. And I think they might have been underage. So, really? Come on.
Whoa, gotta dance to get partnered. Gotta dance to get partnered. Yeah, that's what a bunch of these people do. No joke, there are some people on here I respect for getting partnered. Like Val, Pammy, freaking few others who I'm friends with, actually. Otherwise, really, they're partnering dumbasses left and right. And really, the end that epic song on that dumb note, but yeah, you know what, I don't care. It's good preaching music.
And this said
It's Dragon
girl
Guardian
was
for those
kinda
wondering.
big as well. So, really, it's just.
Welcome back, McFry.
I'm not gonna talk about it anymore.
I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, really, what you're talking about, Heather, is literally how people get partnered on this place.
No, she didn't have that.
It is sad.
Ranking. She didn't have much ranking. She was just with her two friends.
No, I meant not-
cousins, I don't know. Who were also girls.
No, I meant that some way that kind of is how people get partnered. They just act like freaking college frat boys or whatever, and then boom, they get partnered because of that. And hell, you've
Yeah.
seen my content. Yeah, I'm freaking insane or whatever, but still, I actually put on a damn show. Even if it's me preaching about dumbass crap. Well, I wouldn't say preaching in ways, because I'm not that crazy with preaching. If you know a Haley that... Okay, which Haley? I know way too many of them on here. Like username-wise, or somewhat of a clue to click in my head. The redhead. You mean Trendy? If that's even her real name, or... Let me look it up.
Honestly, I appreciate that Warnuts helped me because he said, not that I care, but I do, kind of, only because he finds me entertaining. And he even said a sweetheart, and I was
Yeah.
like, that seems to be what I get all the time, because I always think that low about myself a lot, but everybody I come across, they're like, no, she's a sweetheart, she's empathetic, she seeks to understand people, and, well...
Exactly. Why do you think I've
Yeah.
kept you around?
The redhead one.
Even I felt like I was at my lowest points and I met you and Jacob, and I felt more alive at least. Yeah, twin girls, thanks for the 10. But yeah, spoiler alert 11. You're gonna run into a hell of a lot of people like down here.
Yeah, and of course, Dingus was the very, yeah.
He's on YouTube. He
Still,
ain't gonna
I mean,
freaking.
he is like, as far as on YouTube, one of the worst of the worst. He's hard to even actually have a professional discussion with.
Not even gonna lie too. You want to know if someone that knows a crap ton of history of this place? My homie Dustin. He's been here since 2013, and legit, the guy has freaking seen it all. Almost.
I didn't come on here until 2016 until
Hills. What?
when Rashad the Reactor was on here.
Wait. What about Hills? What of Hills?
Hills?
Yeah, I'm a crack. Unless they're talking about Hill, but
King of the Hill?
well, Dustin's one of the oldest people that's been on here that I'm friends with. I know people that have been on here for like 7+ years and I hang with them. I'm talking, I mean, you want to talk of actual people. Impatient Adam, who really, I almost wound up wrapped up in a scandal with him. Just Bob's show.
Oh,
He's
and
been
yeah,
here for
he
9 years.
He attacked me. Well, actually, I was giving him an update on the family situation, and he was like, well, maybe this will make you think about getting the shot. And I told him, no, but my grandmother's taking it. And he was like, you should all take it. And I was like, well, my dad's doctor said...
I only guessed with him
Basically,
once,
he's
and
just
that was
going on
just...
and on about this stuff, like, not really hearing people
bad.
out on certain things.
What's
And
up,
I'm
Holly?
trying to be reasonable with him, and he's just... And I was like,
Yeah, Hill, I think also has been here.
wait,
hell of
there's
a lot
Dan
longer.
Hill. Well, he's kind of not been on here a lot. Dan Hill, he's the one that's the entrepreneur.
Oh, trust
and
me.
he's a year or two younger than me.
When I started on here, there was a hell of a lot of people like about to leave this place. And no one even knew who I was. Even literally, I just showed up to play drums. They would refer to TJ. And then next thing you know, I was like, in my head, I'm going to prove TJ wrong. And then look where I'm at. There's even people flat out saying to me that I could run TJ for his money. Now I'm younger than him. Funny you say that. Shawn Mendes story on here.
Yep.
I'm not even a fan of him, and I'm impressed with that. You know what? Yeah, I might play this one. Yes, if you can't tell, 11, I'm a huge weeb, and this is literally Power Metal Edge band. Dragon Guardian, for those still wondering. But yeah, Shawn Mendes. Basically a hell of a lot of singers / guitar players.
And then the unfortunate that was, dang it, what was her name? That rich girl that focused on her, had bad vanity and still has bad vanity, and was on Dr. Phil, and oh man, I forgot about that.
What is her name? Trisha, Kim, piss off, I don't know. Well, I found out this. Oh God, Amanda Todd was on here.
No, the Amanda Todd.
Right. I mean, I also know Luke Boyce has been on here since 2012, on and off. But yeah. I mean, honestly, this place is dying out in reasons for... Who am I kidding, really? All the freaking toxic people that flood up 95% of this app and then the few 5% you have to really dig for, like I have. Yo, is Mila what a male or male? Damn it! I'll fan you. If I screw up your name, I pretty much fan you. That's my rule at this point. It's at least to soften the burn. But yeah, where was I? Frickin'. Yeah, this place is dying out because of toxic people.
Well, it was what
Frickin'.
Mike LaRue talked about, that girl that was on Dr. Phil because she was a teenager. She was spending all her money on her appearance too much, and she doesn't even look herself anymore. It's sad.
But yeah, toxic people, wealthy. Tamara. Thanks, Holly. Yeah, it was Tamara.
Oh, yeah, Tamara, that girl.
But yeah, they had a bunch of scandals. They had a bunch of freaking reports. They had sponsors, but they all dropped by Coca-Cola, MTV, and a bunch of other stuff, may I add.
They lost the roll call.
Yeah. There's a whole Wikipedia page, even though it's only one page of it. But it's enough.
More, though.
And there's nothing even past 2019. Because no mention of the pandemic in here, of viewers rising up and crashing the app at points. Then this year has been kind of slow so far. I know, because I got EC for a second time and it sucked. Not really, but some nights are good and other nights not really. They're partnering random people out of contest and freaking stupid ass reasons. And then, of course, begging TikTokers to come over here, begging YouTubers. It's a whole lot of begging, if you didn't know. But yeah. And don't get me wrong, I love this platform. I'm only talking trash about it to make it better,
Basically,
and for the
being
mods to
actually
hopefully hear my prayers. And quit being dumbasses and snorting your... Yeah. And snorting your damn sugar in your offices with your $3 million net worth.
Oh, that sugar.
Yeah.
I thought that's what was referred to when System of a Down song.
Yeah, it is. Like, I searched it up on Google that easily. Hell, even, oh, there's a network spot for this. I need to see this.
I'm
never
processing part 1 of my YouNow broadcast on the 11th this month, where warm-ups came in, and even Cal, his guest, who usually talks with, also dropped in, and yeah, uploading those.
Well, here's one of their net worths, I think. YouNow net worth.
Oh, they're not even
364.
Oh, dang. They fell off.
Yeah, and why?
They don't have any ad revenue or saving the features.
Yeah. Oh my hell. Oh my. Oh, wait a minute. Is this just talking about the YouTube channel? It is.
Okay, we need to know the actual
No, I
site.
want the real net worth. I swear to God, you actually searched it up at one point. It said 3 million. Here we go.
Okay, wait a minute.
Wikipedia.
I think it said that their stock was decreasing. Well, maybe they're not on there anymore. I don't know.
15 million from venture capitalists in 2015. MTV, Dustin remembers that. Huffington Post, he remembers that. America's Got Talent, he remembers that actually. 2017, they started losing viewers and then moved to Limey and Twitch. Yeah, what else? Then in 2019, they attempted to bring in
There's
people
also
back.
a similar site called
and
Ustream.
features.
That's what when Pickle Boy and Angry Grandpa, they did sort of a live stream on the day before the world was supposedly to end back in May of 2011, and because of that crazy Harold Camping guy that said it's going to end on this day, and then people thought, yeah, so. And also Anthony Cumia of Opie and Anthony used that a lot. He even had he actually still has a YouNow account here. He just doesn't use it anymore.
Okay, yeah, Ustream isn't family friendly anymore.
He would film himself at his live at the compound.
No, I went to the actual
which would
website.
show stuff going on at his house with relatives and friends, and they would have parties and yeah. And somebody saved that, and it's on YouTube.
60K a day in purchase.
People have archived this stuff.
What was the name of it? Oh, Blog TV. And yes, my homie Dustin actually was on Blog TV for a bit back in the day. But yeah. Oh, here we go. Safety features and moderations, aka none. Yeah, automated and manual monitoring. Doy. Probably just have one dude freaking bombing out like 64 hours a week
Good
or something.
news. The first one is up.
Nice.
And you can tell by the look on my
You
face
ensure
when
that
you see it that I look saddened. Just the body language and
Oh, here we go. To ensure that the user feels safe. Ha! Variety of safety features, including the block feature that never works. Silence user sync, which freaking never works either. The 24/7 live moderation team. Really? A bunch of other crud. Remove any account for inappropriate and what's your god awful at? Partnership. You have 50,000 viewers and 15 viewers. Yeah, the site can't even go up to 100. Oh, great. You want to know how far it's going to be for me to get a sub sticker? 7,000 fans. How?
all right, I
Anyway,
sent
I
you the
have no
link
idea.
if you want to check it out tomorrow. It's through email.
Wait. Alright, I gotta find. Shoot, where did I put your. Okay, good. There it is. Yeah, I'll bookmark it. I gotta get a BitChute account.
Well, you never know if they might cancel your channel. I mean, I know you got backups, but still.
Well, my channel's been around for 8 years and I never got stricken with 2 copyright strikes, 1 on each.
But nowadays, YouTube's getting sketchy.
Thankfully, in a few weeks, that one on my main channel will be gone.
Been people that
October 5th is coming up.
Notifications that the copyright claim that was on one of my videos was released. It wasn't. It was banned in certain countries, but maybe not this one. It's kind of one of those things. So,
Oh, that's nothing.
but
Yeah, that's nothing. You worry about a copyright strike. That's more worse
yeah,
than
it was just claims.
yeah, especially if you have
It's the claim.
yeah, especially if you got content out of Japan and stuff.
Which I understand them wanting to protect their property. I do understand that. You don't blame them. Well, that and we kind of rule them on what they can do. I don't really know the situation.
September 29th. Oh yeah, I forgot. The YouNow 10-year celebration is up and going. And guess who's on it? All the freaking people that got partnered before my ass. Ugh. You know, no joke, Chuck got partnered before me.
Chuck.
You know Chuck OKK? The rapper?
Wait no. I'm lost.
Yeah, he's a musician that, well, he's around the musician circles. Well, no joke, even in a lot of streams, Chuck, Ricky Waters, and I will be in the same place at the same time, unironically.
My part 1 video already has 11 views on BitChute. Just like that.
My God, dude, these people come out of nowhere.
Yeah, I got one video that had one of the older videos, what the clip, a deleted scene from Overdone Fun. It's got 47 views. No, 57 views. 34, 21, 18, 17, 26, 34. Those numbers. The audience is a little bit smaller on there,
Okay,
but
I'm not gonna lie.
I do it for free speech reasons.
I ain't gonna lie either. Two people that could get partnered on here, even though I know by God they're probably not gonna care about it. Overdone Fun should be partnered, and Will. I know Will doesn't
He's
give
very
a frick,
deserving
but
of
still,
it.
literally,
He's very professional. While he is sarcastic,
you want to give someone smart enough to literally give them partnership. Give
Yeah.
it to freaking Will, for Lord's sake. I'm saying that up and right now. I don't care, Will, if you freaking watch back at this and saying
You know what?
literally
Maybe
like,
we should start. Maybe they need
oh,
to
I
start
still
their own
don't
hashtag.
care.
Well, he probably won't, but Overdone Fun should start their hashtags.
He does. They just say etc. untitled or
I meant like
yeah.
hashtag partner Overdone Fun or stuff like that.
Hell, partner for well, then again, Ferrazzi really pissed off a lot of people.
Well, what did he do?
I don't know.
I
You know
I do,
Ferrazzi.
I mean, he's gotten banned. Well, I mean, actually,
He hasn't.
Jacoby doesn't really want to be around or talk with him. I think they. No, not him. Who was it? It was somebody else, I think.
Take away as a whole list of
I think
people.
it had to do with the raft thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, John.
Oh wait, John. Yeah, John. He can't. I mean, he's actually
It wasn't
shared
with
the
REF, really.
broadcast when I was on there, but that's all he did. He didn't like come up or anything.
Honestly, I haven't
Dang,
seen
I got
those two
14
together
now?
since one of my own streams.
In real time, I didn't.
Great.
I don't even know if I even.
But yeah, I haven't seen those two together in a stream since
Okay,
like
it's
months
16.
ago when they were on
Basically,
here.
it's like 2 viewers each minute, I guess. Wow.
Then again, too, the real reason was freaking, I don't know. It was just like something with the history of REF and a bunch of other crap that Jacob was telling me, and I think I zoned out through half of it. But hell, like literally, they were getting along months ago. I just don't know what the hell happened. Like, in all honesty, to sum up everything. Then basically John went on to go to YouTube and Caffeine and all these other apps that he flopped on. And yeah, it's like he's now back at square one here. And then basically all the people that somehow fail on this platform at crap come to me. Like, hell, I'm gonna freaking fix their problems with a freaking whisk of a wand. Yo, Gabs, what up? But yeah, I swear to God, within a freaking year and a half span, I've seen way too damn much. I've heard way too damn much. I've freaking lived through way too damn much. And not to mention of having a crap job over on top of all this, it doesn't make things any better. Especially the fact I'm still trying to get employed and it's taking them forever. Oh, and yeah, funny thing with that, Heather, they now have one damn reason for it.
What
Apparently I have a suck ass time at accepting feedback.
Oh, feedback.
And they're just being like, Morgan, this you get feedback, you ain't gonna freaking get employed. Well, I didn't say it like that, but yeah, get the gist. Just get me employed so I don't have to be broke. It's really, I'm not dealing with Social Security no more. At this point, I pretty much need to move on and get crap straightened out in my life. Now I'm staying here, though. It's just, you know. I want to get somewhere. Either in a band, either in a job, or frick, even selling freaking crap on the street. I don't know.
That's like a gig economy type.
Yeah, something along those lines. Honestly, I would have wanted to start a YouTube channel, but really, I did want to make a YouTube channel where I just remained entirely faceless and just do like commentary crap. Then again, I have way too many damn drum covers for that now. Sup, Greg? How you doing? Oh yeah.
I'm working on the next part, 2 parts, and then I'm done. I gotta go to bed.
I don't blame you. No joke, I'm even seeing my social worker at work tomorrow, and that's going to be a whole entire freaking trip. You don't even want to know the amount of crap I spew in between my freaking therapist and social worker about this place. And yes, if you're wondering, I have brought in all you up in those sessions. It's just, so I don't sound like a madman talking to myself or whatever.
Well, I've done the same. I've done a little bit of the same thing with my therapist or psychiatrist, but I usually keep it on the down low.
Trust me, I tell them all that, even like the freaking times with all the drama with my ex and crap. Both of them. I even could start hearing myself about how crazy I sounded, which was not that good. But yeah. I mean, then again, too, I've been also starting to think of at least taking another day off of streaming at some point down the road. Only because recently I've been freaking beating myself into the damn ground. Why? Because I got nothing else to do. What's up, Barbara? Thanks about your fans, man. But yeah, let's just also say case in point for. Yeah, I'll just tell y'all straight up. Don't wind up in the position I'm at. Only because, yeah, who am I kidding? I can blame this whole pandemic
Honestly,
on
a
whether
lot
I'm
of
here.
people, it actually is likely a lot of the reason why. I mean, yeah, it can be also personal choices, but a lot of people, like people that were fine before, they were hit by it. So you're not alone. I'm not alone.
Trust me, I was really fine before because I actually found a girl that I actually would have wanted to date, but then she freaking dumped my ass beforehand. I started a recording session and never finished it. It's about to go down to Florida to clear my head and cases, and then next thing you know, the pandemic hit and I started becoming a freaking mess. Even I think one night after that whole night where I was like freaking kicked off of 10 streams on here because of my bad audio, I nearly destroyed everything in here. I had a blind rage. And that's why the hell I hate Connor Wade so much. This dude
Wait a
could
minute,
suck
is
a
he
damn
the one
chode for
that
Lord's
this
sake.
is everybody, or who's the other guy?
No, he literally told me to go to a mental hospital, typed up the damn address, and I told him to go suck one.
Well, people will have their moments, but
Then again, there's a lot of people on here that basically give like snarky ass things or try to freaking act so damn tough. But guess what? All of them go suck one. I don't freaking care.
you know what? I do know one thing. I'm very certain that Dingus wouldn't make it on this platform.
He does. I'm gonna
There's
tell
no
him to
way
suck
he would,
one. I
only
don't care.
because of his insanity.
He wouldn't last a freaking day. Hell, I'd give him 45 minutes. But yeah. I've had my problems with Connor Wade. I've had my problems with Impatient Adam. Still freaking hate the guy's guts. I don't care what anyone says. Blocked all his posse, so I'm safe.
You do have your posse.
Okay. Bobber, the thing is, he makes fun of streamers.
Oh.
A lot.
Could that be like bullying? Yeah.
Trust me. I make fun of streamers, but only if they did crap to me.
He lives near you?
Otherwise, really, I make fun of... Oh my god. Okay, thing is, I basically just make fun of my job and my freaking... my exes at times as jokes. Hell, I say they're jokes. Hell, at times I don't care if people get down my throat about them. I'm just saying, like... I don't know. He came in here once, too, and gave, like, this whole explanation, but I didn't believe crap in it. And honestly, I don't even go to his streams anymore anyway. I went in there just to see what the hell was up. Oh, and then there's the other several hundred people that kicked me off because of audio issues and crap. Then there was a whole incident with certain people where I wanted to freaking kill them. Yes, I'm aware I have a whole bunch of rage.
Does it come from anywhere? I
That
meant like
stressed me a
family
lot.
wise.
Sometimes it's my own family. Other times it's freaking people in my life I interacted with.
your
A lot
dad,
of it's
though?
from
I
work.
mean, why does he like throw stuff at you?
I have no freaking clue, really. Honestly, I'm also with two parents that literally keep telling me to get my life together and crap, and it gets real damn annoying.
Well, I mean, in everything going
Especially
on,
the
it will
fact
take,
I'm stuck.
It will take progress. It will.
They've been doing this to me since I was 17.
Gosh, they sound like they just want you out.
Like, even... No, my mom doesn't, but I think Chris just really wants me to get a move on with life or whatever. Even at points, someone's making nachos, it's being like, hey, boy, you get the car. Oh, wait, you don't have a license.
Okay, well, that's actually, like, bullying. I mean...
Yeah, so I've lived with it. Well, I think really I 24/7 just plug in headphones and then forget everything. I know it ain't the healthiest
it's
option,
helped
but
me
it's really the
throughout my
only
life.
option
Although I have a supportive family.
I've dealt with.
I would just like to move on too. I just want to get I really want to get through all this week and maybe the next few days. Just hoping that nothing happens to me. Because you never know.
I just say this, Heather, lay low. Just, I mean, you have your circle of people on here already, and it's good enough,
I
you know?
But I might like stuff.
Only just
like
not to
outside
piss
world,
anyone
not just
off.
Here. It's more of.
Yeah. I mean, for the record, my best friend already just moved. The only person I ever actually bothered keeping up with since 3rd grade. Which also sucks. Because he's now several towns over. Neither of us could drive. Another one of my friends / co-workers already got a job and he's not going to be there as much. Next thing you know, they're bitching to me about feedback and crap, and I'm literally just like, you just shut up about it and get me a job so I can at least get back on my feet. I've even had several regrets of freaking blowing crap tons on this app. Hell, those red grounds, they were pity. I'll literally say they're pity.
Pity crowns?
Like, honestly, I just freaking hate the crown system. The crowns can go suck one, for Lord's sake, and really, they don't even deserve to be on this place. All it is just a popularity contest for basically the whole system on here that just had meaning. Hell, honestly, you think of the same with the chest and the props and the freaking other hundreds of features on here. The raid is the only thing that looks useful.
Does.
Otherwise, really, look at that trending list. It's a popularity contest on there. And then you got the news section, which is like, haha, look at all the newbies. And it's just, yeah. See, it's why the hell I honestly want to help and warn people about some of the freaking screwballs and dicks on this app.
Do you keep up somewhat with Nate?
I think he's tried to video call me several times. Okay. I think I missed him because my phone's freaking being an ass. But I don't know what's up with the kid, really. Honestly, I only see Art really now from like that. Even though, yeah, he does have like a sort of job or whatever, he still comes back. I mean, Nate, I know he was going through a bunch of shit before he left again. Yeah, I know Family, the freaking home group where this was the second one he was in. But yeah, it's just...
Well, my dad has lived in a place like that, and of course, usually because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they kick him out for no reason, and usually, and I'm not going to get there.
I wouldn't bear it.
Yeah, and that's where, if I mention that around warm-ups, he might say, well, people do have to take personal responsibility, and I was like, well, but every time my dad has done that, he just always got more and more into the cracks, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Honestly, it's why the hell really I want to get myself at least somewhere. So start a punk band or something and take off from there. Honestly, I even told people the day that I have a band that launches off or whatever, I'm quitting this place. But for now, I'm like staying here only to hopefully promote it or get somewhere. And the night goes, oh my, they doesn't drumming. It's not all drumming, Flacco. Hell, I actually like to talk to people for once, but honestly, about a huge chunk of this place at times sees, oh, Morgan, play stick with drum. Guess what? I have a life, damn it. Even to the people that freaking messaged me on Instagram and be like, oh, Morgan, you want to play at this? And I'm like, sure, it's good exposure, but also at the same time, I want to at least sit and watch anime for once.
So, in other words, no chest begging, no drama, no whatever it says in the corner.
Now, being a bunghole, that's what it really should say now. Not being a bunghole, no being a kiss ass, no being a suck
You know
monkey or
what? Dingus
whatever.
once said that I'd rather be a D-bag than a
Nah, he still deserves the title of asshole.
Well, yeah. Well, his whole attitude is the problem.
100% does.
And he has admitted, yeah, I mean, I have anger issues. Most of my issues are anger. And I was like, you don't say.
Hell, I got anger issues, and they're way more tame than his. Probably. Even though I know at points, yeah, I have freaking weak as hell arms, but honestly, I've been able to. I've destroyed crap.
I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had his money. That he's making off of just being a columnist over stuff that. A lot of stuff he's actually incorrect on, that my friend could do a better job, and yeah. Yeah, that is. There is some envy involved.
I
but
somehow just want to meet Mr. Beast to get myself out of debt.
we both could use that money.
Hell, you're actually by him. So you're in North Carolina. No, Mr. Beast.
No, I was talking about, I wish I had Dingus's money and position.
You can't forget his, literally. Mr. Beast is loaded.
Yeah, well, he's
More loaded than him.
Closer to the, he's more on the eastern part. I'm on the western part.
So, I mean, you go down there for a challenge or whatever, you win possibly 100,000, you're set.
Drive.
Okay, you walk, I don't freaking know. You hitchhike, hell if I care. Hell, I would go down there, freaking enter in a contest and literally walk out with $1 million. I could actually freaking... Oh my god, I could move into an actual studio. An actual studio, an actual basement. Freaking remodel everything. Get a higher end PC. I could say about this tiny ass room. Though honestly, I've had way too many damn memories in this freaking room. Ugh. I could have the world's biggest CD collection.
That's, wait, doesn't...
Bland.
Dang it, John Zorn, doesn't he have... How many records has he made?
No, I mean literally
Well,
collecting
he's
CDs.
made so
I'll get the
much,
most.
over like 1,000 stuff. I don't know what the discography is, but I just honestly can't imagine having so much of something.
I mean, for the record, I've had way too many freaking nights of this show. About now, almost 2 years worth. God, how the hell has it even flown by that fast? Actually, the real question is, how the hell have I stayed this long? Well, then again, too, really, I was just here for 4 weeks to just try and kill time before I had to go back to work. But that turned into 4 months, and then 4 months turned into 6, and then 6 turned into... Actually, when I started on here, it was way better after I picked up fixing all the audio issues and crap and upgrading stuff. Well, yeah. Actually, too, on that weird as hell pathetic note, I might as well actually freaking go to bed, because I know you
Yeah.
probably gotta hit the 8 too.
Good night.
Oh, yeah, I'm a yeet. I ain't rating really anyone, so yeah. Yeet!